Hey everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. Check out this tweet over here, dropped on September 5th, 2017, just a few days ago. And ever since, Death Grips launched this tweet on their unverified Twitter account, which is the account that they started after their Twitter account was self-deleted. Originally, it was like at Death Grips. They dropped like an Adult Swim single titled after the Twitter account, and then for whatever reason, they just kind of like tossed it into the the trash bin. And then a bunch of fake Death Grips counts were popping up, and people were theorizing as to whether or not this one was the real one, that one was the real one, and it turns out this is now sort of currently the somewhat official Death Grips Twitter account, BB Poltergeist. And ever since they launched this tweet a few days ago, Death Grips Online, their Twitter account has just been wall-to-wall retweets of people basically tweeting that same phrase with images or polls or jokes or some other kind of bullshit. And this has been going on for a while, like hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of retweets. Even your boy over here got retweeted, and it's just tons of fans just saying Death Grips is online. And I don't know, man. Death Grips. Oh man, this guy's beaten off. How soon until we see something like too risque to actually put in this video, and then I can't monetize it? How long? How much further down until that happens? But anyway, Death Grips is online. They're on Twitter. They're retweeting people. They're getting a lot of people talking about them. They're getting a lot of engagement. People are just saying Death Grips is online. And while it may be fun, and while it may be pretty hilarious, it seems like a good time. Seems like everybody's having a good time. I don't want to sort of write this off simply as a meme. You know what I mean? Or some kind of silly internet joke. I love Kirby. Or some other kind of ridiculous shit. Because here's the thing. Oh man, here's a video attached to it. Looks serious. Okay. Here's the thing. Death Grips doesn't really go online unless they have a purpose of being online, unless they have some kind of promotion, some kind of way to engage with the fans, something to get the fans excited over, to, sort of tease towards something. Death Grips is one of those few artists out there that I think uses the internet in a really sort of creative, engaging, forward-thinking way, as well as meme culture too, to kind of advance the band's popularity and advance the number of people, listening to them, talking about them, whatever. Nardwuar versus Ron Jeremy. That's really good. It's not often that you have a band that is so creative when it comes to sort of promoting themselves online and in such a DIY fashion. And Death Grips, I think, is kind of popping up here to do a little bit more of that. They had that Steroids sort of EP/mix that dropped earlier this year. They have a tour coming up with Ministry very soon. They're yet to drop an album this year, and they're a very prolific group. So it would be kind of surprising if they went the entirety of 2017 without dropping some kind of full-length project. And if that did end up being the case, chances are something would be just around the corner in 2018. I don't think Death Grips is just merely jumping on here to start a meme or do something ridiculous just to kind of get the fans a little involved or get people to, just sort of engage in some kind of, online BS. Death Grips does stuff like this when, they're promoting something, whether it be the, sort of the ARG that they did a while ago, or, leaking things, releasing things, announcing that they're not going to be playing shows or something like that, to sort of, stir up more controversy or piss more people off, get more people talking about them. And I don't know, man, like they just continue to do it in a really smart way. I'm sort of reminded of the way that Arcade Fire was trying to, lampoon and comment on internet culture and the information age with their recent album rollout. But the way that they did it didn't really get that much engagement on the internet. I think partially because it was almost like they were commenting on it from the outside. Death Grips is really kind of on the inside of the insanity of the internet, and they fuel a lot of it as well. Obviously, the band is very meme culture friendly, very internet friendly. And I think this is, once again, them finding ways to effectively get the internet to promote them for nothing other than just kind of like a little bit of acknowledgement or attention, because if Death Grips fans, compete or vie for anything from Death Grips, it's acknowledgement, it's attention, it's information, it's clarity, which is a sort of almost abusive relationship Death Grips has with its fans that they've commented on before, whether it be sort of on the album cover of the Money Store or in song, like on a recent track or two from a Bottomless Pit. So I don't know, man. I'm just kind of wondering, what is Death Grips really actually doing? What is actually truly behind them doing this? Because if they didn't have a reason to divert all of their fans' eyes to them in this one moment, I don't know. I would be surprised. The reason that they pull shit like this is because they have something to push us toward. And what are they pushing us toward? And since they make music, I'm guessing it's going to be music really soon. So new Death Grips music, it might be around the corner, because that Ministry tour, it's already out there. And obviously I don't really think they're trying to push or promote that right now. Garfield. Also, incredibly creative and passionate fan base, too. I have to say that. Ugh. Peeps and ketchup? Ugh. That's actually the most disgusting thing that has been in this whole feed so far. So, again, you're talking about tons of retweets just 14 hours ago. And again, this has been going on for the past couple of days, and it's just nonstop. It's just nonstop. And they're like retweeting particular people multiple times, Like, it doesn't really matter how many times, like, you freaking, what the heck? This is all so much disturbing shit. But Death Grips doesn't typically engage in this kind of stuff if they don't have something to promote. So what are they promoting? It's got to be some music. It's got to be something really soon. And I'm just dying to know what it is. I want to know what the hell it is.